Hey everybody, Chris the Cop, welcome back and thanks for watching. We're going to announce our 6K follower giveaway. Who could it be? Could it be you? You're just going to have to wait and see. So you didn't think that I was just going to pick a name out of a hat and announce the winner and let this be a 2-minute video, did you? You are sorely mistaken. You're going to have to sit through a little bit of me to find out if you're the winner. What was the correct answer? Well, the correct answer, I was going to accept one of two, was the American version of the name, which was Star Blazers, or the Japanese version, which is Battleship Yamato. I kind of prefer Battleship Yamato, but one of the reasons why they changed the name in the United States was Yamato, the actual battleship, was at one time an enemy battleship and took part in the Pearl Harbor attack of 1941, which caused the United States to go to war with both Japan and Germany. So if you put one of those two names down in the comment section under this video, you are eligible to have your name drawn from a hat. Which hat are we using today? Well, we are using my SWAT hat of when I went to SWAT school. This is the emblem of the SWAT school that I went to. On the back is ITR SWAT. That's what the name of the SWAT school was. Of course, the American flag. And since you're all right here now, here's everybody's name going into the hat that we're going to call later. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you why I love Star Blazers, aka Battleship Yamato. First of all, this aired before Star Wars. It came out in 1974, and I believe was in the US by 1975. Now, I would watch this in the afternoon after getting out of school and walking home to Grandma's house. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we used to walk home from school. Our parents didn't pick us up at the yellow curb outside of the school. I would walk home, Grandma would be there, give me a snack, I'd sit down, and instead of doing my homework, watch cartoons until my mom would come pick me up. Grandmas are awesome, right? Because that's what grandmas do. And I remember I would just watch this show. It was like, oh my God, what am I watching? This was unlike any American cartoon. These characters were animated. They looked lifelike, big old eyes and big wavy hair and cool costumes. And then we're watching this battleship fly through outer space with this weapon called the wave motion gun that would wipe out the enemy fleet. And you're just like the hero, Derek Wildstar. You're like, I want to be him. I want that jacket he wears. He's a pilot of the battleship. He's a pilot of his cool squadron of fighter pilots. And then he's a gunfighter. It's like, who doesn't want to be him, right? And it was just awesome to watch. I can honestly say, I don't think I was probably was a teenager in high school when I finally saw the first episode, because by the time I was watching this, they were already just running the entire series, so I never really got to see the first couple episodes. And when I saw the first episode, it was like epic. You get to watch the Yamato rise out of the ashes of the dry ocean and subsequently start its journey to save planet Earth. The reason why I think I love this show so much is it actually is a show about the fact that humanity was forced to come together and work together to ensure that our species was going to survive. And given the fact that that's what most science fiction shows are about, it was just one of those things that just captured me. I was like, wow, finally the Earth has peace, so to speak, because everyone is coming together. And then they're using this iconic battleship that was an iconic battleship in real life. So let's talk about the Yamato. The Yamato was one of two flagships, or one of two battleships that were part of the Imperial Japanese Navy. And they were the most technologically advanced battleship, better than US battleships. Now, they were designed to be superior because we just had more battleships. So they were trying to come up with better technology to offset the fact that we just had more ships. The Yamato took part in the Pearl Harbor attack in 1941, and for several years thereafter was the flagship of the Japanese fleet. And it took part in major battles, including the Battle of Midway, which was one of the turning points in World War II for the War of the Seas during World War II. So for Japan, this was a symbol of power, hope, technology. It was their science. It was just everything, and its sister ship as well. I forget the name of it. I believe it starts with an M. But eventually, because of the fact that the United States, had stopped sending oil to Japan, oil knew that they only had a limited time. And as their oil reserves started to dwindle, they eventually ordered the Yamato to sail to the Okinawa Islands and beach itself. It was going to be a one-way trip, and their job was to fight off the Allied forces and protect the Okinawa Islands. It never made it there. It was actually sank by U.S. naval forces on April 7th of 1945. And since that time, it has become a icon of Japan, to the point that there has been statues erected for it, stories about it, a rich history of people trying. Well, eventually they finally found where the Yamato's resting place is. There's all sorts of just different, there's a lot of cool history with it. So what better ship to sail into space to bring peace to the Earth? Now, as far as the series goes, here's the basis of the series. The series takes place in the year 2199. Earth is bombarded by radiation bombs from the Gamelons, and the Gamelons were trying to make Earth a wasteland because they saw us as barbarians, and they needed a planet to live on. Their Gamelons lived on, I think it was Gamelon, right? And Earthlings. And its sister planet, Iskandar, sends us a message which lands on Mars with the plans to build a wave motion engine so we can have interstellar travel and get to Iskandar to get the cure to save planet Earth. And that's the basis of this series. The wave motion engine is built by the people of Earth, right? We're all working together. Yamato is chosen and eventually flies into space, and for 26 episodes we get to watch our heroes, especially Derek Wildstar and Captain Avatar, who was actually what was his Japanese name? Okita. Okita. Captain Okita was his Japanese name. Avatar in the US version. Yamato was named Argo after Jason and the Argonauts. Derek Wildstar was actually Kodai in the Japanese version, so lots of changes. They eventually make it to Iskandar, get the cure, head back home. Some events happen, so I'm not going to quite tell you everything that happens, because if you truly want to watch this, an awesome space opera, download it, whatever you got to do to find it. It is just great. You will enjoy it. You definitely will, especially if you're a sci-fi fantasy anime person. It spawned 2 more series, a host of 2-hour movies, a live action, which I really enjoyed. The live action only came out a couple of years ago, 2017, was really awesome. I own it, and it was great. So this is one of my favorites, up there with The Guyver. And yeah, so let's get to it. Who won? Let's see. All right, now for the thing that you're all here for. All right, I'm not looking, and we are pulling a name. Dr. Monsta, DRMONSTAA. You are the winner of the 6K follower giveaway. Do me a favor, make a comment on this, on how you want to reach me. You know all the socials are there, so if you want to throw a DM through the socials, please do. Dr. Monster, you are the winner of the 6K. Now, folks, we're inching our way up to 7K, so stay tuned. We're going to have another giveaway. We're going to have a 7K, 8K, 9K, and then the 10K is going to be epic. Hopefully we get there, right? If you like what you're seeing and you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell for instant notifications. And I do apologize to my subs now. I'm sorry that some of you are getting notified at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when I finally just go online, post a video, or go live stream. As I mentioned, I'm a real cop. I got a screwed up schedule, and you just never know when I'm going to log in because I have insomnia. Everyone, take care of one another. Thanks again for watching. This is Chris the Cop. Until next time.